I had, like a lot of people, found myself in a relationship that probably wasn't entirely ideal. And it got so far as to I was living with a very abusive, mean person. And we were living in the country. I hadn't realized that I had gotten to the point that I was actually isolated. He spit on me, he burnt me with cigarettes, he verbally abused me like I was absolutely less than nothing. I didn't hug him when he would then come to hug me and apologize, which would then start the whole cycle over again.
Controlling everything from what I wore to not allowing me to wear makeup, who I saw, controlled when I ate, what I ate, if I answered the phone, when I went on a computer, controlled everything.
I had a stepdad who abused my mom for quite a while. He had been trying to quit smoking. I had made a comment about the fact that he smelled like cigarettes and we were at the top of the stairs and he pushed me down the stairs, and it kind of screws with you a little bit. It definitely didn't make me feel like a whole person.
I called the Anderson house. I got an amazing lady answered the phone. She asked me if I could leave. I told her I couldn't, I couldn't get out of our driveway. By some miracle, I have no idea yet how this happened, I jumped in my Jeep and I made it in town. And I'll never forget, I got to the door of the Anderson house, rang the buzzer, and I said, "I'm Faye." And she fell to her knees when she saw me, that I guess they had all been worrying about me that whole time.
PEI Family Violence Prevention Services is an organization that's designed to help people. We look to eliminate domestic and family violence in every household across Prince Edward Island currently. And what we would do is just support people in what they want to do. So if they want to leave, we will help them figure out a way to do that. If they just want support, if they need somebody to talk to, if they just want resources, we will help them through that.
First and foremost, for women to know that they have a safe place to go and a safe place to bring their children. That's really important. Once a person feels safe, then they can start to talk about how the violence has impacted them. And then you can start to look at, okay, so what services do we need to put in place for that person?
The most highly emotional, highly charged crimes or incidents are those which involve family violence. So much so that it elevates your emotions when you're responding, and it's a very, very difficult thing for police officers. You see the hurt, you see the needlessness of the senselessness sometimes of these acts of family violence. You see the impact on women and especially children.
It impacts the security of the children in the home. They're not feeling safe, they're feeling worried, they're anxious. There can be self-esteem issues, and sometimes that stuff can carry on for a long time. There can be long-term effects, and the longer a child lives in the violence, the more severe that could be.
Recognize that these NGOs and these partners are doing just a tremendous amount of work.
Places like the Anderson house save lives. I totally believe that the Anderson house actually saved my life. If I hadn't had a place to go, I can't say that I would still be here today.